One of the other things that we did was I wrote a paper which was a guide, really a guide around how to protest during the pandemic and how to do so safely. And the reason that I chose to do that was because, as you mentioned, we still have this issue around social value and this calling for improvements in overall racial justice and police reform. And we had to acknowledge that those things were not only ongoing, but they were necessary to promote the change. And so put together a 10-step guide into how to do that safely to promote those activities. And it wasn't just for protesters, it was also for the rest of the community and also for law enforcement, how they might choose to respond appropriately to those who were protesting peacefully. So that's a piece of the puzzle. The other thing is that I've also worked with other officials and others who are not officials to continue to promote this need to return to some level of economic activity so that we can reduce the increased risk that some have. In addition, we've also promoted how to engage in essential jobs where protections may not have been as easily implemented. And so we've worked with companies to help to improve upon that as well. So I've touched a lot of pieces of it. And what I've said is it is not an either or. We have to do these things somewhat simultaneously to promote and equip the calls for changes in racial justice. We have to also work to make sure that people can go to employment if that is necessary for them to maintain their jobs, and how do they do that safely. And we also have to promote social behaviors and other activities so that we can curtail the spread of the virus.